Alright, here we are. Oh, back again. As I said, it turns out, just in case any of you are wondering or if you encountered the same issue, the waypoint thing, all I had to do was save, relog back in, and they all popped right back up. I tested, went through the gate again, and they instantly disappeared again. I don't remember that happening from all the gates, so I think maybe there's just a couple of them that are a little bit buggy. Maybe the update caused something that they weren't quite expecting to happen. All that's possible. So I managed to get my way back to the Cyclops, brought the prawn suit and that back up here to the surface. What I found out, turns out those resources that I needed were actually a shitload. So the bulbs, we had those growing at our first base, and I think we might have had one at the second base. The ghostweed we were growing out at our second base. Sea crown, turns out, was right over in the grassy plateaus, and I ended up seeing some of it on my way to grab the fungal sample from the mushroom forest. And eye stalk, we didn't have any of those growing. I thought I did, but those are actually just in the kelp forest, like a little bit deeper in the kelp forest. So all areas we've been to, all stuff that I didn't really think you guys were going to be necessarily super excited about watching. But I did want to show you guys the making of the enzymes itself. Boop. Currently not a texture for it when it's like on the thing, but it does have its icon in your menu, so that's good. I also grabbed a couple spare things of each of these, just in case we do need more than one. I think it's probably just going to need one, but I wanted to be safe. I also did go ahead and make one ion battery so far, because we only had one copper. And one thing I was thinking about, there's still a couple of areas we haven't explored. I ended up moving the structure upgrade to the sea moth for a little while, just to test that out, and it was a lot of fun zipping around in the sea moth again. We also haven't made torpedoes or anything like that. We haven't tried to stick it to any of the leviathans, which I feel is something we should at least attempt at some point. So what I'm thinking is, we'll go do the stuff with her, hopefully get the cure that we've been desperately looking for, and depending on how all that pans out, I'll probably take a little bit of a break from this. I wanted to start working on some alien isolation, but I know that they're constantly updating it. I'll probably come back and do a couple of videos, like one that's just exploring a couple places we haven't been, one that'll just be trying to piss off the big fish and see just how angry we can get them. Especially those Reaper Leviathans, since they have insisted on fucking with me at every fucking possible chance they've had. And, yeah. Just really test out everything in the game, make sure that we don't miss anything. And like I said, I have no problem coming back to this as they add more stuff to it later, but for the moment, we're about through all the content that they have for it at the moment. Oh, I hope we didn't just fucking beach this thing. Let's get all the fucking cameras. Yep, we were certainly about to fucking beach this thing. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Right at the end. We've managed to not destroy a vehicle. We've managed to not have anything too terrible happen other than the one time that the sea moth, like, glitched into a fucking ship, and I didn't even make you guys watch that. But yeah, it's just fucking ridiculous. But yeah, I'm really excited to... Ooh. Fuck me. I'm really excited to see how this all pans out here at the end. Oh, hey! Hey, friends, we haven't seen you in forever. Apparently they're not interested in pissing all over the submarine. That's good news. That's good news. Oh, and you guys might have also noticed, they've also fixed the glitch where water comes flying through the inside of the sub if you are above the surface in your big submarine. I was very happy to see that they put in the effort to change that. And yeah, one thing that I've done, and I recommend it to you guys as well, they have been asking us for input. They've been asking us for stuff. If there's stuff you want to see in this game, or if you encounter any glitches, make sure to let them know. All you have to do is type F8. They've got an amazing in-game menu that makes it unbelievably easy, and it'll even capture your screen, so you can look right at the problem. And yeah, and if you just think the game is absolutely fucking fantastic, tell them that too, because I'm sure that they love to hear that. I sent them a message letting them know. It's nice to hear people appreciate the work you've put in. And these guys have absolutely put in the fucking work. As we've seen, just this game has been not only unbelievably beautiful, it's got all kinds of gadgets, some stuff that, you know, they didn't need to put it in there. They put it in there because it was quality of life and they knew that we would have fun with it. And I appreciate the fuck out of that. So here we are, heading out to the energy pulse origin, possibly for the last time. We're probably over the floating islands now, is what I'm gonna imagine. We're coming right up here on the side. We know that the portal that we're gonna take is kind of down underneath this thing. Actually, if I remember right, we want to kind of park up along this ridge here so that we can use that to jump the prawn back in later. So we're just going to pull in right here, park it all nice and gentle-like. Not just, you know, horribly smash it into the rocks here. Like I'm really, really adept at doing.
Engine powering down.
Thank you. Thank you, Cyclops. Thank you for just being the fucking best friend to us. And for not getting horribly ripped apart by leviathans. Probably because I'm super paranoid and have kept you away from anywhere remotely dangerous. That was a lot of extra sound. Alright, so we know we gotta circle around here. There's gonna be a bunch of submerged cubes. Right on schedule. And they kind of keep going down, so we want to make sure we get to... I think it was like the third one that had the portal on it. It was one of the lower ones, I know that. So it was at like, what, 100? Oh, nope, there it is. Yeah, probably about... I guess that's probably about 120 meters. Oh, watch, it's gonna be 120... Oh, no, a little bit more. Closer to 150. And we bring ourselves onto here. And hopefully Mama's not gonna like betray us and just like horribly fuck us after we like help her out. Hey, hey, hey. You're already waiting, you know. You know that the time has come. I just want to say, you've been really nice about this whole thing. And I know that you have something to gain from this, but thank you for help getting me here. And thank you for convincing all of the assholes in this tank to allow me to do this work in peace. Oh fuck, here we go. Oh my fucking god! Oh, they all hatched in unison! Oh, that is adorable! Hey guys! Oh, and I can scan you. That's fantastic. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. As is relatively fully formed and independent, perhaps reflecting the fact that they must fend for themselves when they are first born away from their parents. Healthy and exhibiting signs of a positive attitude of life. High potent form of the enzyme which may be capable of fully curing individuals like myself. Oh, this makes it all fucking worth it. This is amazing. Hey little guys. Now what about me?
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you.
Oh, are they gonna like head out through the portal?
Is my end. Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current. I will carry seeds to new lands, or a creature so small it sees the gaps between the grains of sand.
Oh.
Friend.
Oh, what? Has she just been holding together by force of will so that she could help her young? Oh my god. That's a little bit tragic, but at the same time, like... What a fucking trooper. Man. That was rewarding. Like, I'm glad we were able to help her out. Like, I mean, you guys might have saw last time. I fucking shit myself when she first popped up onto that platform. And I got really nervous every time she was, like, psychically telling us shit. But this has made it fucking worth it. That was really cool to be able to watch. I mean, it's really sad that we have to leave her here and that it doesn't look like she's going to be making it. But at the same time, like... It feels good. I'm still infected, so how do I... Do I just follow the young? Let's try following the young. Because she didn't say to do anything in here. Oh, I hope I'm not just about to horribly fuck this. Am I allowed to leave? Maybe they'll be waiting on the other side for me. So how do I get cured? I hope I will not be disappointed again. My younger swimming for the shallows. I will carry season. Farewell, friend. Table coral. Oh, this is just a bunch of shit I scanned earlier. What about my cure? Have I been fucked over on this? Guys? Hold on. Maybe there was something in the scan of them that I, like, didn't fucking catch on. Juvenile. It is also producing a high-potent form of enzyme which may be capable of fully curing individuals. Oh! Oh, fuck! I'm dumb! They're spitting it out everywhere. That's what those little globules were that came flying out of the fucking portal. I'm so dumb. Oh my fucking god. Can I scan the enzymes? No. Okay. I assume that's something they're gonna do later, so hold on. Moment of fucking truth. Oh, we're back. We are fucking back. I wonder if you come back, if something's changed with her. Oh, I had a feeling. Oh, the eyes are still open a little bit. She's just on her way out. I thank you. You kept true to your word. Your babbies are the most adorable thing in the fucking world. And you were a trooper for staying alive long enough to make sure that they made it. Holy shit, that sent tingles through my spine. This is like this was inspiring. This felt really good. And that means that there's really broke my wrist again. I guess that means that there's really only one thing. Oh, and now they're gone. So they're off doing babby stuff now. They wanted to stick around just long enough to make sure I got taken care of, which I appreciate. Man, I wonder if you're gonna be able to find them later, like all grown up. Well, I mean, I guess the plan for this game, if I've heard correctly, is that you're going to be able to fly a spaceship out at some point. Or something like that. Wait, did we never open this? Or did all the doors like re-fucking close? Hold on. Hold on. Let's double check that we're not like about to waste stuff on doors we shouldn't. Did we go back up in here? Or did that lead... Was it this way? I think it was this way. Or no, that's a fucking Stargate. Yeah, maybe we do have to open that door again then. So I think that's gotta be the way out. Or the way down. Because I want to see, now that we're cured, hypothetically, we should be able to turn off the quarantine. Hypothetically. I'm not sure if it's in the game yet. But they might have it set up so that we can actually go do that. Let's grab all those just in case there's more. Boop. Oh my god, this was... Or no, I think that's the way back up, isn't it? Let's double check. Let's see what it looks like up here. I don't remember which way the... No, I think it must be the other way, right? Well... I say that. We'll find out. We'll find out. Either way, this gives us time to, like... Gives us time to reflect. So... We crash landed here. Shit went really, really sour. We managed to... We ended up getting infected with a horrible disease that's been plaguing this place. We ended up finding out that the aliens that were here originally were researching a cure for that vaccine. When shit went tits up. Yeah, this is the way back up top. Because this is where the energy pulse origin, like the marker is. We went through a teleporter multiple times so they disappeared. But I remember that being the spot. But yeah, so we found out that they were researching, trying to find a cure. While they were doing that, shit ended up getting really out of control, and one of their facilities was attacked by an Emperor-class Leviathan, which broke the containment facility and caused a bunch of problems. Plus, assumably, the bacteria kept getting worse and worse and worse. And they started to suspect they weren't going to be able to do anything without losing everybody. So they built the warpers to help keep this place quarantined so that people couldn't just come and go with the infection at will. Which is good because, let's face it, it's dangerous as shit. Oh, another one of these. So it looks like some of the stuff in these temples resets when they do the updates, which is good, especially if they're going to be changing stuff in here. So the warpers were here, as well as this gun platform to make sure that people couldn't come and go carrying the virus with them. All makes a lot of sense. They shut down all the gates, sealed up all the facilities, and decided to just... I'm going to guess they were going to wait and hope that those Kraken babies hatched and then come back and finish their research later. However, obviously the babies weren't hatching because they didn't have what they needed. They weren't being coaxed out, they were trying to cut them out or force them just by filling that place. We figured out how Mama was getting food through the peepers and how the peepers had been trained to do that because of the fact that they were getting the enzymes from her, which was keeping them alive longer and helping with the evolutionary chain. She needed the babies to be free, and so did we. And apparently she was holding out, just barely hanging on by a thread, all so that she could help her young be able to get out into the world once more. 2 more bags of piss. And I cured Reginald just for the fuck of it. And here we find ourselves cured of the infection, as you can see. Which is why we couldn't deactivate this before. The very device that killed the sunbeam and prevented us from escaping. See if it works. I don't know why I'm trying to dodge it. Oh my god. We only fucking did it. We only went and fucking did it. Is that the call of the Leviathan? How are there lights getting in here? Alright, let's get back to the prawn, let's get back to the surface. I feel like there might be something to see up there. Judging by the weird fucking noises. Or maybe that was just the cries of Mama finally being put to peace. Which, it did kind of look like she was suffering at the end there. She did a good job at holding it together while she was telling us what to do. But if she's been infected this fucking long with that, like, I know that it said that the Leviathans were able to survive longer than the small fish. But you still gotta think that's gotta be a lot for her to go through. And for so long, too. Alright. I wonder if the... Yep, warpers are still active. Well, that answered that question instantly. Fucking pricks. Oh, wait! I'm not infected. Will they actually still attack? Because their job is to hunt down infected individuals. Holy shit, we're just gonna test everything at once. Where are you? Where'd you go? Come on. Where'd you go? Please? Reveal yourself? There you go. Alright, let's see. Does it attack me? No, it doesn't! Fuck me, that is so... That is... Oh, the attention to detail! Oh my fucking god. Because if you remember, those things are specifically designed to help quarantine the infection. And to kill infected creatures to try to keep the spread to a minimum. Now that we're not infected, we do not have to worry about warpers anymore. Which absolutely 100% makes sense and is really fucking cool. That makes me more happy than I think you guys could understand. Oh, that is so good. Oh my god, and the whole thing folded up. Alright, let's get up there. It looks like it's about to be daytime. I want to see this fucking thing. Because if you remember, before, even when it wasn't firing, it had this pillar here, which is why I initially thought it was a tower the first time I saw it. And now the entire thing is kind of bent down and huddled forward. Let's see if we can sneak around to the front here. It almost looks like it's dipping down into the fucking water now. Oh, shit. Can we go down this way? Let's go this way. Oh my god. What a fucking roller coaster of an adventure this has been. It is! It's like dipping down into the water now. Oh. Almost killed myself there. What the fuck was that sound? That kind of scared the shit out of me. Oh, is that my air? So this is... This is what killed the sunbeam. And thanks to us, it won't be killing people ever again. Oh! And that's something that's been fixed too. So, you used to be able to just have this thing out of water and it would still pull you forward. But reasonably, they've edited it where it only works underwater, which makes sense because it has to pull the water through. And that was actually that strange fucking sound I heard. Well, holy shit. What a fucking game. This whole thing never, like, they didn't cease to amaze me this whole fucking game. Like, my expectations were constantly exceeded. Not only do they have 3 absolutely amazing vehicles and a billion fucking awesome tools. You're able to cure yourself. You're able to free the children of the leviathan that helps you. We weren't quick enough to save the sunbeam. I'm kind of curious if it's possible to knock out the infection before. Because if you remember, we actually had to answer the answering machine to trigger the sunbeam event. So I'm wondering if it's possible to cure yourself before triggering the sunbeam. That would be... That might be something to try out at another time. Maybe once they've put in some more updates and stuff. Like, maybe try to cheese it as we explore new content. But holy shit, thank you all for joining me. This has been a hell of a fucking adventure. Like I said, I'll probably come back another session. Like, we'll probably do another episode or two, kind of wrapping up some stuff that we meant to go look at. Stuff that I'm curious to go just genuinely explore. You guys might enjoy seeing it as well. But we'll probably avoid doing, like, another long arc of this until some more stuff gets added. But thank you guys for joining me for this roller coaster of an adventure, and if you haven't tried this game, I highly recommend it. It has been an absolute joy from start to finish, and I'm actually a little bit sad to see it end. So I can't wait to see what else they add to this. I almost feel like it's an insult to have early access plastered in the corner with how complete and amazing this game is already. But I will see you guys next time. And feel free to join me for Alien Isolation. That's going to be a fun one as well. Goodbye! And so long, Subnautica!